All right, guys. Well, I'll start off by just I've been doing this for 28 years, and it's the most impressive display of heart by a football team that I've ever seen. I'm just so proud of these guys. A lot of people don't realize what you just witnessed, and I just went by and hugged his neck. But I've told you guys many times that Sean Griswold is the finest strength coach in the country. What you witnessed is training. And it hasn't been easy either. These kids will tell you it's been hard, it's been tough. And we're not done. This is just step one. And obviously got 2 more steps to be where we want to be, and that's be Pac-12 champions. I'm just really proud of our players, really proud of our staff. Faced a lot of adversity tonight. Guys could hardly stand up at the end of that game. Obviously a lot of, bad things in the special teams, but who cares? We figured out a way to win, and one of the things I was most proud of is looking down there in that end zone, and when things were tough, to hear those fans chanting, and that was awesome. That's what college football is all about. Looking forward to it, so I'm very, very grateful for all the Sun Devil Nation that was here today, strong, loud, and proud, and I think they got their money's worth. And really, really proud of our players. Our players deserve all the credit. Proud of Will. And how he's leading. I don't even talk to the guys at halftime. He talks to them. Really for Chris Young, wow. I mean, I don't know how many plays he made, but a lot. We obviously everything didn't go as planned. Got to give UCLA a lot of credit. Really good football team. But to come on the road and win this like here today, big deal for our program. And to clinch the Pac-12 South Championship. It's really, really gratifying to walk into that room and look those seniors in the eye. And it's been a quick journey in the last year and a half, 2 years, and just really, really proud of them for buying into what we're doing. And these guys are winners. Very proud of them.
On the field, you look like you're overcome with emotion and celebration.
Yeah,
Were you overcome with emotion?
I've said I've cried twice. And I'm not much of a crier. My son caught the game-winning touchdown against Lake Highlands when I was head coach at Allen High School. Something was happening. I started having tears down my face. And what in the world was going on here? But I had tears coming down my face because it's not just about winning the Pac-12 South Championship, because that's just that's not what we set out to win the Pac-12 championship. But that's an essential part. Is to watch these kids on that field lay it on the line with that kind of heart was just overwhelming to me. And just obviously love these kids and just really proud of them. And you have no idea. I mean, just working with these guys has just been, it's been since '05 since I actually was, involved in running the defense and coaching the defense. And it's been so exhilarating for me. And I'm so grateful for this staff that allows me to do what I love to do. That's to coach young people and to teach, to be a teacher, and to sit back and watch those kids from where we were to where we are now. Man, there's nothing more gratifying than that tonight. So I had a tear or two in my eye, and then obviously walking over and seeing Steve Butterfield, and he had tears in his eyes, and it was a big deal. And very lucky to be here, and I can think back. A year and a half ago, and when I came here, I got my head kicked in, and pretty glad I came.
Brad, how about the job you did, the sacks and the interceptions?
Well, I mean, he is a very, very unique quarterback, and that he is really, really difficult in the pocket to bring down, and he made some phenomenal plays. The guy's a spectacular player, unbelievable quarterback. But we just... our guys, I think we sacked him 9 times. Heck, we had him, I don't know how many other times than that he got out. But we had, had some regrets last year, down the stretch in that last minute of the game. And we talked as a team, and we as players and the seniors, and I talked to Will, I talked to Darby, I talked to Chris, and Carl and them, and we had some regrets last year that we defended instead of attacked. So we sent it every play, that last drive, and even on the last play. Because we come to win, and so obviously got to give credit to Hunley and his crew. They battled like champions, and our guys came here and we knew we had to take it from them if we were going to come here and win, and that's what our guys did. I'm really proud of them.
Can you talk about your team's offensive explosion in the first half?
Wow. I mean, Coach Norvell and them did a great job preparing their guys coming out. March the ball right down the field and score. That's one of the things that we've kind of, my career as a head coach, I've always deferred. But this team is not a team that does that. It's a team we need to take the ball, and we've done really well with that. And Mike did a great job preparing their guys. And in the second half, they just had we had the ball a lot. They had the ball for long, extended drives, and then, what killed us today. I mean, they had 136 yards in the first half, and what killed us was, I don't know how many. That's the most kickoff return, big kickoff return, pump block. I started to say, heck with us, go for it every fourth down instead of punting. Because I was tired of that. I said, we can do something else. So, we faced a lot of adversity, but our offensive performance was tremendous. We got a winner in Taylor Kelly. He hit an awful lot, and Warrior and Marion Grice, obviously the offensive line, really proud of them and how they played. And just overall with our team, Zane Gonzalez just walks out there, a little 18-year-old freshman, just knocks it through there, and that was the difference in the game. They missed two and we made one, so that was a big deal. So.
Can you talk about the composure that your team demonstrated as they were surging and trying to overtake you?
Really proud of that. We talk about that. But I'm gonna tell you this: you can watch me down that last deal, and I'm pretty intense, and we're pretty intense, and that's the way we operate. But are we composed and we poised? Darn right we are. And tough people come out of tough times. And I witnessed a very, very tough football team tonight, and really, really proud of them, man. I can't tell you how much fun they are to coach, and looking forward to packing that stadium out next week and defending that Territorial Cup.
Is Grice okay, Todd?
I don't know yet. We'll have to look at him and see. And he got had an injury to his lower leg.
You mentioned Chris Young on that drive there where you forced the field goal. Chris Young's sack. Just how big a play was that?
Huge. We pushed them back even early in the game. They got the ball down. They tried to line up and run that deal they ran, that power set or whatever. Our guys wasn't having that. So our guys did a great job of stopping the run. What was amazing is that a lot of times they're down the stretch in the fourth quarter, we had 4 guys in the box because they were spreading it all over everywhere, and the tempo was grueling. I don't know how many plays we played, but I felt like I coached 150. It was really. I tell you, our guys are smart and they're tough, and it was that was a heck of a game. I can't wait to go watch it.
You guys have an opportunity now to make the Pac-12 championship a home game with a win next week. How much does that sort of add to the motivation to want to bring that game?
Very interesting, because we talked about that at the very beginning of the year, that we would sit down in the team room and I would have them close their eyes and visualize. That sounds kind of creepy, doesn't it? We're a little weird sometimes, but no, we visualized what it would be like to walk out there in Sun Devil Stadium and host the Pac-12 championship. And, obviously, the most important game of the year is next week. It don't matter what we've done to this point. If we lose this one, unsuccessful season. That's how important this game is. And obviously, winning it is a big deal, because we would host the conference championship game, and it's a big deal.
You talked about accelerating the timeline, doing it in 2 years where it could take 5. What's been the biggest part of getting you to this point?
These players. Tim will tell you, had great kids. We were so fortunate that, sometimes, it's strange, I love coaching. I always felt like I could coach and win anywhere. I found out that wasn't the case. And, you got to fit a place, and I was very lucky to fit this place. Sitting there with Will in the locker room after the game, and it has been we've had our ups and downs, and to see how they've grown as young men. These guys are winners. They know what it takes to win. and this has not been easy. It's been a big challenge, and like I said, I mentioned Grizz earlier. That training, these guys have been trained, and and they've been strained, and it's we've had conflict. There's not a game's been by that we don't that we don't have conflict, and it's made them tough. These guys are tough, man, and they love each other. They love being Sun Devils, and what's so neat and exciting to watch as a teacher is all the, in today's world and society, it's all about me and my draft status and all that, and to watch that be emptied out of these guys and watch them really, grow and love being Sun Devils and love this game, man. It's the greatest game on earth. I mean, to get to do it is a blessing, and to see them love the game, love each other, love being Sun Devils, and that being more important than whatever their stats are. At the end, after the deal, I was telling D-line, this guy, we had 9 sacks. They said, really? That was great. I mean, they could care less. It's all about winning the game, and to hear them on the sideline, to hear guys like Will and Carl tonight, and Irabor has been this unbelievable. Sit there and say, guys, we're ahead 5 points. This ain't happening. We're winning, and just keep doing what you're coached to do. And I'm hearing them repeat the things that I talk about all the time. That was really gratifying tonight. So that's a big win for us, and obviously the biggest win we've had to clinch the Pac-12 South Championship since I've been here. So not another win in my career that I can tell you that meant as much to me as that one.